Hello everyone, welcome back to Placement Prep. Today we are going to cover the rest of the special operator, that is null clause, in clause and distinct clause. Starting with null clause is used when we are going to check if there is any null value in the database. And here in MySQL, it is not possible to check for null values with the comparison operator, that is less than, greater than, equal to or not equal to. So here we have to use is null clause or is not null clause to check for any null values or not null values. Starting with some example, that is select all the records from the customer table where the postal code column is empty. So here we have to display all the records from the customer table where the postal code column is empty. So the query will be select asterisk from customers, that is a table name where postal code is null. Now moving ahead to the next question, that is select all the records from the customer table where the postal code column is not empty. Here we have to display all the records from the customer table where postal code is not empty. So the query will be select asterisk from customers where postal code is not null. I hope you are clear about the is null and is not null clause. Now moving ahead to in clause. In clause is basically used when we want to add multiple specific records in while using where clause. Suppose we want to display all the records of the employee table where employee ID is 102 or 105 or 107. Here earlier when we are using where clause, we are simply writing display all the records of the employee table where employee ID is 102. Here we want to write multiple records with the where clause. So what will be the query? The query will be select asterisk from employees where employee ID equal to 102 or employee ID equal to 105 or employee ID equal to 107. Here we are using OR operator again and again. In clause provides one advantage, like we don't have to use OR clause again and again. Now instead of using OR condition again and again, we can use in clause. That is, we can say that in clause basically allows multiple specific condition in a where clause. That is, instead of writing OR clause again and again, we can simply write select asterisk from employees where employee ID in between this list, that is 102, 105 or 107. I hope you are clear about the in clause. Now let's discuss what is the difference between between clause and in clause, like where to use between clause and where to use in clause. Like for example, the question is display all the records of the employee whose salary is between 20,000 and 30,000. Here we are searching for value in between some range, that is 20,000 to 30,000. Here we will use between clause. But if we are searching for any attribute value that matches any value from a list, there we can use in clause. For example, here in this question we are searching for employee ID that matches any value in between this list, whether it is 102, whether it is 105 or whether it is 107. Display those records. I hope you are clear about the between clause and in clause. Now let's discuss some example of in clause, that is select all the records where country name is either Germany or Norway. So the query will be select asterisk from customers where country in Germany or Norway. So here it will check for attribute value that matches any value in between these two countries, that is Germany or Norway. If the country name matches this value, it will display all its record. Now moving ahead to the second question, that is select all the records where country name is not Germany or Norway. So the query will be select asterisk from customers where country not in Germany, Norway. I hope you are clear about the in clause. Now moving ahead to the last special operator, that is the distinct clause. Distinct clause is basically used to remove the duplicate value from the result set, and it will display the unique value. For example, there is one question, display the distinct first name of all the employees from the employee table. So the query will be select distinct first name from employees. Moving ahead to the next question, that is display distinct state from customers. we can say that there can be many customers from one state. If we will not use distinct, it will display the same state name again and again. So if we will write distinct, it will simply discard the duplicate value and will display the single unique value. So the query will be select distinct state from customers. I hope you are clear about the distinct clause. Now we are done with all the special operators. If you like this video, please do subscribe to Placement Prep. Thank you. Have a good day.